Hey, you blokes. Uncle Des, Bush Park. Early morning start this morning. 5. He's a bit after 6 there now. Righto, so this one's called the platypus. There was a platypus named Bill. Grew up in the creek near a hill. The hill was real high, reached up in the sky. He wanted to climb for the thrill. He told all his friends about his dream. No one would help, it would seem. So he thought of a plan that one day he would stand on the top of the hill by his will. Daily he trained for his task. People around him did ask, why train for such folly? You look like a wally. I'm not gonna bear with me a moment there, folks. Got to change my mouse from one computer to the next, and I've got to plug in the little USB thing. Right, what happens here? Yeah, there we go. Right, so there he was. He's training. Why train? Well, okay, so daily he trained for his task. People around him did ask. This is a platypus. Why train for such folly? You look like a wally. It's me dream, so stick it up your ass. Finally set off yonder bank. A crowd gathered round, he did thank. He actioned the climb, the view was sublime. The platypus was out of his tank. Happily he stood at the top, his defences could finally drop. In front of his eyes, to the greatest surprise, there was gold all over the shop. So troubles for Bill were now gone, a platypus that did nothing wrong. A dream that he dared made a life with no care. Bill became billionaire. Put the applause in there myself. Alright, so the take-home message on this one is that he dared to dream and he followed his dream and it paid off in the end. All he was a little platypus that lived in a creek by a hill, and he looked at the hill and thought, I'd love to climb up that, but he's a platypus, so pretty difficult to go and climb a hill. And that's what happened. He followed his dream. He dared to dream. He followed his dream, and it paid off for him. I reckon it's a good little story. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. And how do I turn that off now? I wonder if it's got touch screen. Nah, not this one. It's supposed to have touch screen on this one, but I never wanted it to work. Right, there we go. So, Uncle Des, Bush Park, says, go with your gut. What I mean by that is, go with what you think you should do rather than what you're told to do, because that way you'll be happy with your decision. Whereas if you do what you are told to do, you might come unstuck and you'll be unhappy because you should have went with what you think you should have done. That's the explanation for that little one. Go with your gut. Righto. See you later.